This is going to be an odd one. All right, so let's get into it. Let's go through what happened and tell you what's going on. Basically, yes, I was attacked by Kickbot Dev. I ended up to the point to where I had to buy a new router. And now, granted, it's not physical, but still, I was sent a DDoS attack. I was doxxed, and we're going to get all that into it here in a second. But let's start with what I mean by Kickbot. I do not mean the official Kickbot. This Discord and this bot, they have been really nice. They are getting the backlash too, and I'll explain why they're getting backlash, and it is so unfair, and it is such a big problem. They have been really they've listened, they've taken some action that they can, but there's not a whole lot they can do. And I have forwarded all of my findings that I can, and given it to them for them to use if they absolutely need. So let's get into what this Kickbot that attacked me is doing. If you're fortunate enough to have not had the spam attacks, what they are doing is, this is a bot that is public, that you can go in and you can literally flood chats with hundreds at a time of chat spam, and it even can bypass rate limits. I don't know how they're doing this. You can put anything you want in it, so there's nothing you can do to basically like ban certain words. Now, I want to put this out there. I'm not going to leave any link to this Discord bot. I'm just exposing what they are doing. How did we get here? So I was streaming the night before, and I am a hobbyist streamer. I don't get any views. I just do it for the fun of it. I make videos for the fun of it. And I was multi-streaming. I mainly stream on Twitch. I just started streaming to Kick as well, and I was streaming there, and then my chat was getting spammed with, "This stream sucks. Come watch me instead." I would ban the account. I would ban the account. It wasn't bothering me, but I just didn't like seeing it, and it's like, I'm gonna ban you for that. So I ban the account. So it keeps coming. So I'm like, okay, I'm curious, what's going on here? So I go to the other channel, and in the chat, it's just a bunch of people like, "Stop spamming my shit. Why are you doing this?" And the streamer's not doing it. But we will get more into this later. So I'm like, okay, I'm curious now. So, and then I get spammed with the Discord invite link to the bot server. Like, look what their post said about you on this Discord. So I went to check it out of curiosity, and I immediately see a follow bot and chat bot. I'm like, are they really serious? Are they dumb enough to make this public and show this to everybody? Well, apparently they are. And the creator is dumb enough to do worse things, which I've already mentioned. I was DDoSed and doxed, which we'll get more into the specifics of that in a minute. I was going through and went back to my stream and finished my stream, and the next morning I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm going to deep dive into this a little bit more. So I had already reported that Discord and left on my main, and I made a secondary account called The Truth, and I joined on that one because I didn't want my main on there anymore. So I'm going through recording the entire contents of this server. I see them doing a spam attack on a channel. I'm not going to leak this channel. I'm not that kind of person. I go into that stream, and then after that, I see them spamming him. And then I tell him, it's like, because he's like all bummed down. He's like, "Why is this happening? I don't know what they're doing." So I end up telling him like, "Hey, if you want, I've seen what's happening. I can explain to you what they're doing if you want to talk." So he invites me into a Discord call, and we're talking. I'm showing him the Discord, and he's showing it on his stream. I don't really mind he's showing it on the stream even now. And then the people doing the spam attack, they see me doing this, so they can see themselves in general too. They are spamming to ban me, like, "Hey, there's somebody doing this, there's somebody snitching." But instead of banning me, they just continue talking, and they start doing verbal attacks on me. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Call me fat, call me this, do anything like that. It's not going to get to me. I've never, yeah. Anyways, then after that, it escalated. It escalated a lot when I did the dumbest thing you can do, and I know better. I just didn't think about it at the time. I didn't have the VPN on, and I clicked a link. You should never click a link that you don't know about, but it was a link to their website for their Pro, which I was curious to see if he was actually charging for anything, which he claimed he wasn't, but maybe he isn't, but I swear if you're using things like Kickbot Premium, premium implies that you're paying for it. Anyone would think that. Now, continue on what I was saying before. I clicked on a link. He got my IP. It was dumb of me. Never do it. If you ever do this, just a disclaimer, what you need to do is what I did. Call your local internet provider, get them to change your IP. You'll be fine. That's what I did. I have a new IP. So, but what happened was he got my IP. He pulled it from his website. So this is a PSA as well to anyone using his services. He is legitimately got anything to blackmail anyone that connects to his sites. So be careful. And he is not willing. He is willing to use it, which he proves here. So from there, I clicked on the link, and then 2 minutes later, I see my IP being spammed with adding me. He ends up doxing me, telling me where I live. He doesn't get my exact address. He probably still can. He probably still can dox it. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I've accidentally doxed myself in the past. I'm like, you really doxed me? Saying he committed a federal crime there. No, it's not against the law. It's like, he's just doing this normal troll speak. It's like, that's fine. You broke the law. And if Kick does sue you, I will have no problem sending the proof of this to them for them to use in the lawsuit, by the way. This is just telling you, if they do a lawsuit, I will be sending this info to them. I guess he was getting tired of it not affecting me, and he's like, what can we do to end this? So I was like, remove the chatbot. I was at this point, I was like, you know what? And this is not I am firmly against view bots, follow bots, any kind of bot to boost things, because it does not look good for you. It doesn't look good for the platform, and it just hurts the smaller streamers trying to do it legitimately. Now, I was like, you want me to stop spam being like, hey, ban this server, this is fucking bad, this is terrible. At the bare minimum, you need to get rid of that chatbot. And he removed the channel. And then it was back 2 minutes later. But after that, he's making a bunch of personal attacks, and they're talking about, oh, we're gonna find where you work. And I was like, sure, I mean, you got my home, but I'm a mechanic. There is probably, if you throw a stone from where I'm sitting, you'll hit 10 mechanic shops. I live in I live in an area of mechanics. Now, so I'm not too worried about them finding where I work, 1. And 2, I could really give 2 shits anyways. They seen this wasn't getting to me. So, and it wasn't going anywhere. So Robert decides to do another fuck up. He DDoSes me with that info that he got from my IP. Knocks me offline and fries my router. So after this, I'm on the phone with my internet company. I get my IP changed. We're trying to figure out why I can't get internet. Well, we diagnose it down to the router. Well, so I'm like, okay, fuck it. This gives me a perfectly good excuse to upgrade. Thank you, Robert. Now I can upgrade I've got better internet now. But still, you are a terrible person for the doxing. And you know what? I could get over a little bit of DDoS. That's not the end of the world. But when you're literally frying my equipment, yeah, fuck you. So I go out, $200 later. I have a better router. What needs to happen? I think Kick needs to get involved. Because the thing is, I don't know if he made this bot back when you had to apply to get access to the Kick API. From what I can tell in the quick lookup I did, maybe you still have to. I seen all the documentation was public now. They should have his information by that. And even if they don't, I guarantee you they can get it if they want to. Kick needs to take some action. I say do a cease and desist. That would severely fuck him over, and he would have to shut down his operation. I think that is going to be the most effective way. Second most effective way, ban his Discord. Discord needs to do something, because if you get rid of his Discord, He can't do anything. His bot is a Discord bot. Now he does have a tool that you can download. That's not really hard to stop because it's using stuff from the Kick API, which can be tracked. So that's not the end of the world either. This guy has harmed a lot of communities. This bot is not going to last. It's not going to. As much as this guy thinks he's the top of the world, thinks all these kids and all these trolls are his friends and are going to be there for the long haul, they're not. Hey guys, Future Horizon here. So I'm having a weird issue with DaVinci Resolve. For some reason, Fusion isn't working properly. So what I'm going to do is, here in a second, I'm going to say at the end of this video, I'm going to have the whole thing edited with all the information blocked out. I was having issues getting it to actually work, and this is probably just I don't have a whole lot of experience with Fusion. So what I'm going to do instead is, if you've noticed through the video, it was just screenshots that I blocked out the personal information from. We're just going to go through with that, and then at a later date, once I get Fusion working, I will show the whole video. Like I said, I just don't want to have where it's got my personal info on there. It's got other people's streams. I just don't want that shown. But yeah, so like I said, I'll do the full outro here, and if you want to see the full expose of the Discord, I will have, after this talking point, I'm going to show the full video of me going through the server, but it will be slightly edited just to basically block out information of like the streamers that are being attacked. I don't think that's fair for them to be shown. And then also, obviously I want to black out the information where he doxed me. But after this, you will be able to watch the full thing. And yeah, as always, I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.